products. I'm into robotics and product stuff. So in case if I'm going too fast or too technical, you can just call me back. Do you understand? Are we together? Okay. So, and I may be asking a lot of questions also, so that I can know if you are being carried along. Do you get me? Okay. So, the topic before us is enhancing classroom learning with AI tools. So, and the first thing is, I would love to ask every one of us, what is AI? Like when AI comes to our mind, what comes to your mind first? Artificial intelligence. Okay, like when someone say artificial intelligence, like what comes to your mind? As you are waiting, can any other person? We can't hear you. Apart from what you're talking, we can't hear you. We can't hear. Yes, we say artificial intelligence, right? So I would love to ask, normal, when I was in school, you don't hear can be defined as not started any definition. I don't know if it has changed. You don't say something can be defined as. So I need someone to just give me that kind of definition. What's AI? Yeah. AI, what comes to mind? Thank you very much. Any other person? Okay, someone said using of machine to solve problems. Are you getting me? Now, let's see something. One, we have intelligence, right? When you say someone is being intelligent, and we have artificial. Are you getting me? So we can really say an artificial, we have a natural intelligence, and we have what we call the artificial intelligence. Are you getting me now? So when you just say artificial, that means you are using a machine to simulate the intelligence of man. You get me now? So the normal thing you do, your day-to-day activities, ability to make machine to be able to do that same day-to-day activities. You understand? So that's what AI is all about. So, and based on our topic today, we are talking about how we can use this same intelligence to enhance our classroom. You understand? What are the day-to-day activities we do in our classroom? Anybody? Mention. You teach, right? You mark scripts, right? You set up your, what do you call it? Your curriculum, right? You do a lot of things here and there, right? In fact, we do a lot of things that classrooms do outside of the classroom. Like you go to museums is the schooling, right? And all those stuff. You get me? So there are ways we can be able to put in artificial intelligence in our day-to-day activities to enhance our system, the way we run all our things. You get me? So that's majorly what the topic is. And I believe every one of us understood what AI means so that we can be on the same page as we are going. You get me? So we have the roles AI is really taking in education. We have personalized learning. I'm going to go deep out in some of them. I might not go deep now, so I'm just itemizing all these things. So, okay, all right. All right, thank you. Okay. So I'll just itemize general things that AI can do in the classroom, then I'll go deep in some other stuff. And I'll be a little bit practical. Most of us are going to see it working. So you can make use of it when you go back to your classroom here and here. So some of the roles it does, it helps in personalized learning. And I would like to know, everybody is still learning. Even the teachers are still learning. We want to enhance the way we teach. We want to know what is the latest thing that is really happening and all that. So there are ways we can use AI, you understand, to increase our learning, and we'll also use it to teach the students we are trying to teach. Then we have the virtual assistants, automated grading, and assessment. One of the most stressful things I know most teachers hate is marking splits. Let's be sincere with ourselves. When you have about 1,000, especially when you're in a school where you have a lot of students, it's very difficult for you to pass it. There are a lot of tools that can assist you in setting up questions and also help you mark scripts. Especially when you integrate what we call NLP, that is natural language processing. It will help you be able to read the write-up the students write, all the write-up and everything, and be able to generate a meaning to what the student wrote and know if it's correct or is wrong. I'm not talking about A, B, C marking, I'm talking about student writing theory. And we have AI tools that can be able to mark it and to be very accurate. Are you with me? So those are things that you will be able to learn. And we have what we call the automated grading system, yes. Then data-driven insight. I think the last week I was talking about data. Data really matters a lot in teaching, because you need to know the trend. How all your students really understand your stuff. How do they pass? You understand? What topic they not understand? You understand? Where should I concentrate more? What is really happening? And the only way you can be able to get all those instances is using what we call data. And that's why, for now, I think many of us know what is Microsoft Excel. It's a popular stuff. Yes, you can use it to run your data analysis on your own. With maybe more research on your own, there's a way you can run Excel for your normal data analysis, and you'll be able to know what you call it, how students are really working and all that. And you can also use data analysis to know if some of your students are having what we call dyslexia. I don't know if anybody knows what is dyslexia here. Hey, there are sometimes you think your student doesn't know book, but it's not that he doesn't know book. He might be having something for what we call dyslexia. You understand? So from your data and your observation, the observational stuff of the students, you'll be able to know, okay, this student, this is the real problem of this student. There are some students, they don't like, what do you call it? They're analytical. They just love solving things here and there. With data, you can be able to observe, you understand, the way the student is scoring things and stuff like that. And you will be able to know the kind of tools you can apply, you understand, for all those students, you understand, to be able to work on their stuff. Content creation. I'm going to really speak on this very well, which will really assist everybody. How to generate your syllabus, not your syllabus, your lesson notes and all that without stress. Like within 3 minutes, you can generate your lesson notes for like the whole time. I know you people might think I'm lying. I'm going to show you everything here, so you see. Then, apart from that, we have what we call virtual labs. We have cases of accidents that happen in labs, where students taking for acid or stuff like that at this thing. So, through what we call virtual reality and some other stuff, you'll be able to run what we call laboratory simulations on your own. You understand? And you'll be able to run all those lab tests, point of chemicals together. In biology, you see everything running at the same time, and you see everything working. And visualization is one of the best way to teach students. They can never forget it when they see things running on their own. and not every school have the capacity to buy all this laboratory equipment and all that. I'm not lying. That's very true. But it's just your internet, going on internet and stuff like that. You can create a simple virtual laboratory for your students. They just have phones and they open it and they see everything on it and they run it themselves. Run the whole test and see the way the things actually changes. If I present all this kind of stuff, the chemistry and all that ahead. So we see everything running. Are we together? Okay. Then simulations, okay. Sorry. Language translation, I don't think that one is to us. But generally, language translations means that I can be speaking to you guys, and if you don't understand my language, you have something on your ear, it speaks, it interprets the language to you. You understand? That's not like Joe 3 and etc. that can help you run all these things. Safety, security, I think I've talked about virtual laboratory. Huh? Sorry. Okay. It's just it's just continuation of the So we have the security and safety measures. I made mention of virtual laboratory all the time. So it's one of the stuff, you understand? This one we call, what do you call it? Hazard that can happen, maybe in the labs or anywhere you are. Then remote and online learning. Sometimes you might want to have an online learning or after class learning. You might say, okay, they should go back home, then at some time they have a learning. And they can have what we call collaboration together and all that. This is strictly AI. I'm not even talking about general technology stuff. Then we have gamification. And please, who understand what gamification is? Gamification. Yes, you might call it game, but that's not what actually gamification is. Gamification means that ability to teach in form of game. Do you understand? Like, you teach something like budget game. And the reason is that a lot of, not even students, even elderly people, they have a little time span to listen to things. If it's not very engaging, everybody can be distracted. Let's not even talk about kids or anybody. Everybody, it happens to everybody. If you are not engaging in what you are learning, there's high probability that you will be distracted. But when you are involved in what you are learning, so there are ways AI has been able to improve the way we teach. You understand? Teach students by using a form of gamification. You understand? Gamification, different stuff. Even though I didn't go really deep into that, but you see a lot of things. Then global learning. That means you can collaborate with people anywhere all over the world using AI. We'll talk a little bit about metaverse, so we can be able to see how we can do that as a whole. Now, this is a school in Canada. Yes, I can remember. Now, they were working with what we call knowledgematters.com, so they were teaching them marketing. This is a simulation that you can see over here. So what they just ask the students to do is that they give them the instructions for what they should do in each of the simulations, stuff like that. So they actually made them set up a restaurant from scratch. You understand? And they gave them a task that they should make a profit of about $20,000 from that restaurant. And they pass through every problem someone can face while starting a restaurant from scratch, based on what they learned in class. So this is a real simulation, a real life, a real life this thing for them to be able to know how this thing really works. So they know that, okay, this thing is practical, it's what we are doing in our day-to-day activities. So the simulation is there, you can't see it online, you can just go online, knowledgematters.com, you see a lot of simulations you want to choose over there, then you can use it also to enhance the way you are teaching. classes. Then this another tool that can be used, but this one I cannot call it a tool for. Okay. Now this ROS is called robotics operating system. Although it's not really an operating system, it's just an intermediary. It works on top of a system, on top of an operating system. Sorry, I don't want to go that deep. So what ROS basically do is actually what we use in building all our robotics that we have here and there. That is ROS robotics. Like for example, this is an example of a particular stuff. This work around, it can move anywhere in between the room, and it has a lot of sensors to be able to know what is really happening and know how to act to whatsoever the sense around. Now, introducing kids and things like this at a very young age, give them an answer. Okay, so for example, ROS, we actually have a situation where we have little kids, like small kids, that you can use in teaching children how robotics actually works. Here and here. Now, the robotics they are learning is not only for them learning how to build robots, it's about expanding their mind to know things that, okay, this thing really exists. You understand? Because they are going to also be learning a little bit of programming and stuff like that. And programming is more copy than analytical. You understand? Which also helps widen the knowledge of a student or whoever that is being involved. So this is an example of the ROS stuff. This actual robotics, can you see down here? This is a kind of robots that can move around. Can speak with anybody, they use it for what you call it, like a form of usher. Usher, like a receptionist, ask you to where you want to go to, take you there. Based on our system, based on the stuff, the way we program it and all that. So as kids, they have different levels of how you can teach children on all those things, and they get to know that, okay, this thing really exists. And the way you can teach them, by the time they see this thing really happening, it increases what we call interest in whatsoever they are trying to do. So that's one of the stuff here. Then we have the two boards. Two boards can be used in classrooms, and then two arts. Anybody into fine arts, any stuff like that here? Fine arts? Nobody. Okay. So two boards is more, it does more than 3D printing. Everybody feels it does only 3D printing, but it does more than it. You have this particular equipment for you to be able to do anything, like build stuff. Instruct it to build stuff. Like all this cube you are seeing is the one that actually builds it, that is there. Then it does what we call insert graving. It can grave things for you and all that. These things are some things that you can really use in your class, and you can pick up stuff from one place to another. Stuff like this, and so that's what people does generally. And the way you can use it to enhance some of your classroom stuff is, like for example, you can make teaching students more prototyping or stuff like that. Prototyping and all this kind of things using these boards. So that's the basic. Then these are some of the equipment. You can also see down here. Then these the major places I want us to really talk on. How many of us have heard of metaverse before? Metaverse. In movies, but it's real actually. So what's metaverse? Metaverse. This is very important to everyone here. Very, very, very important. Yeah, VR, AR, yeah. Virtual reality. Anybody? Okay. So the meaning of metaverse is having an artificial world. You understand? A world that is different from this, but you are seeing things. Like for example, as you are sitting down here, you can be in Egypt pyramid now and see what is happening. And not see what is happening on the inside, but see what is in that place. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like for example, you can type for you can search on your Google. There's one called Google Earth. Google Earth VR. Just open it. When you open your Google Earth VR, just type in any location in your world. It's going to take you there and make you feel like you are there. Google Earth VR. E-A-R-T-H. Yes. So if you go there, it's going to take you there. So you can use it for your students. Like you can take them to different places, like excursion. In fact, there's a website called Meta. Oh, sorry, I need to check my phone. So we have there's a website called Meta. Sorry, I need to check the name of the website. In that place, you can actually snap. You get me? You can snap what you are seeing because you'll be moving into different corners of the museum or wherever you are going to, and you see something like you can snap it. So when you visit our website, just type in any location you want to go to. They will provide you with your camera. You enter into the location, move around. And it's more interesting when you are using what we call the Ocular. So you can even use what we call Ocular 2. I don't know who knows about Ocular 2, but it's too expensive, so let me know talk about it. It's very expensive. But you can use your normal phone, you understand, and zoom into any place you want to zoom. Snap what you want to snap. Yes, you snap everything and you have it as your there's one called digital assets. You go to your digital assets. It's much more advanced. But you have everything. So anywhere you are going to, you definitely have everything. So imagine your student going to, they say they visited this place, without leaving the country, and they are here. So everything you are teaching them doesn't look abstract to them because they are actually feeling all the stuff you are teaching them. Are we together? Yeah. Oh, so what they are watching the movie are not actually just movies. They are actually real. With you guys are here. You understand? You can also buy lands in the virtual land, and virtual is yes, in the VR world, buy lands and all that. But that's not what we are even talking about. We are talking about classroom. Do you get me? Then you remember I was talking about laboratory stuff, right? It falls in here. In fact, you'll be doing it on your own. The lab stuff. You'll be running it. You feel as if you're doing it yourself. You understand? And you run everything. The website, one of the websites you can use to do your lab is called LabStack. LabStack.com. LabStack. So you go to LabStack.com. LabStack.
Again. LabStack. Start.
Okay, can you hear me at the back now? Not yet. What about now? Okay, maybe I'll just be mentioning this. Okay. So lab stack. When you get into lab stack, yes, S-T-A-C-K. So we have lab stack and we have many more. So I don't want to go too far. Generative AI. Generative AI is for content creation as a whole. How many of you know ChatGPT? So you can use ChatGPT to create your what do you call it? Your content, whatever you want to do, even video and everything. So you can use and they all fall under what we call generative AI. Although it's deeper than this, I need to rush since my time is up. I think I explained what NLP is, so no need of going into that. Then I told you for automated grading, immediate feedback, data-driven, plagiarism. Yes, plagiarism like detection. You understand? Some of your students copy each other and all that. There are tools that you can use to run your plagiarism. We have Quibbot.com. Quibbot.com can help you run your plagiarism test and know if the person copy another student in any test. Then we have proctoring and cheating. Proctoring and cheating, there's a way you are going to install your application. Yeah, Quibbot. Like Quill. Okay. The plagiarism, question generation, I've already explained that to you guys. And there's a way you don't need to be in the examination to know if they cheated. There's a way you can run your system to be able to know if they cheat or not. That's another one. Then the future of AI. AI has already made a lot of significant strides in education, but its future promises greater transformation. So we need to keep on exploring. There are new things that are being invented. So you can just keep on making much more research. So there's not really much excuse for you not to be able to enhance your teaching in the classroom. You just need to research more and you have everything at the tip of your hands. So challenges, everybody knows about all these challenges. So no need of me going too deep. Then these some of the raw sport stuff that some students are doing. Some of the stuff I showed them, and these are students running some kind of Ross this thing. Okay. These are kids, level by level for all of them who can run any of this thing. They set up everything and put in the sensor depending on what they want to run on their own. Then question and answer. Anybody have question? Any question, please?
Any questions? Okay, we're going to be taking 3 questions. Then if you have any, you can have them written down. Question 1.
Information design, mathematics, AI help you solve problems. For example, we have problems to solve, 4 problems to solve, and 0 answers. How do you plan to do that? And even the long way to prepare your lesson.
That's where generative AI actually comes in, and I've taught you guys that today. But you can use your chatgpt.com. Your chatgpt.com. Just put 2x plus y plus 5 is equals to 3. Let me to solve for you. It's going to break everything down for you. Just try it on ChatGPT. Yes. Then you, apart from ChatGPT, you can do what we call video simulation. It's video simulation. I have a lot of websites there. You will be able to like create what we call animations of how the solution is being done, giving what problems and all that. You can run everything using generative AI. Everything are all there. It's just ability to know where and where the website to use to run all these things. Alright, thank you.
I just want to get a clarification. Using AI, applying it to teaching. From what you're teaching us today, is it teachers' education? Secondly, you're going to be using it in schools. Is it appropriate for what age brackets? Children, at what age bracket? From nursery to secondary, we can introduce AI to them in the classroom. Even age 4, age 5. Probably you should throw more light on it.
Alright, good afternoon everyone. Hope we're doing great today. Alright, please let's put our hands together for Mr. Shegun. He has done marvelously well in talking about AI. But to answer your question, now, we as Bredo, we have kids here. We have a curriculum that touches across, that cuts across everything that has to do with robotics, coding, and AI. Okay, so starting, we have up to like 3 kits like this. We have the entry kit, we have the advanced kit, and we have Zootopia, and we have the AI Smart Life. Now for, let's say, grade from primary 1 to like primary 6, they use the entry kits. Okay? Now that entry kit just have, I don't know if you're familiar with Lego. Yes, kind of like Lego builds. So we have a tab that contains the schematic step by step how to build a robot. It takes them and it's very, very friendly. So, and we also guide them on how to, we can train teachers also on how to build robots and how to program. But basically we guide them step by step on how to build. So for the entry, it contains this robotic kit and an MC, which is the main controller, it's like the brain of the robot. Then you have the servos. This enables the movement, just like the joints in the human body. So this enables movement for the robot. By the time they are getting to probably primary 6 stroke GS1 to GS3, they do advanced kit. They use the what? The advanced kit. Okay, so in the advanced kit, we use sensors, LED lights. I know you know what this is, LED. Okay, so let me do a little experiment for you. Sir. Okay, so you can have one LED. You can teach them different, you will have what's called STEAM learning. In STEAM, it's no longer STEM, it's STEAM. So S stands for what? Science, T for what? Technology, E for engineering, A for art, M for mathematics. So we're using robotics to teach these things, and also we do projects for them to like solve problems within the society. So let me, for instance, now I want to teach on thermodynamics or energy conversion. So I can actually pick one of the servos and just put one of the connections like this. Then attach it to an LED. Let's say I'm teaching a class of, let's say primary 4. And I just want to teach them a little bit of that energy conversion, even potential energy or kinetic energy and any of that stuff. So I'm converting from electrical current to probably like light. So I do something like this. And many kids I did this for, they were very, very excited and they really understood it. So by the time I turn this, you can see it's emitting light, right? That's an LED. So this is not the battery. This is just converting my mechanical energy into light energy. Okay? With that simple example, they are excited, they understood energy conversion using robotics. Yes. So at the end of the day now, I'm just showing you how we teach kids like this, using this to teach them STEM technique, teach them STEM learning, okay? I expect you to put a round of applause for me. Yes, and it's very practical. Very, very practical. Let me give you one of the projects that they did. For instance, the COVID-19 that happened. So we had a challenge. You know, many people were not working. Okay, so we're like, how can we use robotics to help boost employment in Nigeria? And the kids themselves now begin to brainstorm by themselves. How is this possible? How can they use robotics to do this? And one of the things they came up with was that, okay, we have a kind of like maths. Okay, and in that maths you can have a design like that represents the market area. You have another design that represents the household where people stay. Okay, and you have another design that represents probably a man who has a particular establishment. Okay, so, and this man has a problem. He wants to, the COVID is there, nobody is moving, right? But he needs to sell his commodities. How is he going to do it? Using robotics. So these kids came up with an idea on drone technology. Okay, so now this drone will take a particular commodity to probably households, sell, they can pay online, or to market areas, pay online, drop those commodities, they pay online. It will have a place probably where it can go to recharge itself and come back. Then you have a challenge of you need more people, experts that can operate these drones. Is it not? Yeah. Then you begin to hire people and if possible train people. So you have used drone technology to solve a problem in the aspect of employment. So for those of you who are on the school of thought that AI and robotics has come to take the jobs and places of people, no, it has not. So we are going to integrate people into the system. So it's actually going to create even more jobs. So you can see now, using robotics, you are teaching these kids about the labor force, about the labor market, and also how to create jobs. I don't know if you understand. You can still do this for kids within GS1 and GS3. So to finish up my statement, so sorry, just lastly, we have the AI Smart Lab, we also have the Transformer robot. Now we take them step by step, like I said. They may not be writing advanced codes, they may be using blocky codes. I don't know if you are familiar with Scratch. Yeah, with Scratch. So these things are friendly. By the time they start with that, then by the time they get to probably like GS1 or maybe SS, they start learning how to write advanced codes like Python, like C++, like JavaScript, and all. But at the end of the day, it's towards problem solving. So if you want to do more, because my time is up, more inquiries, our stand is in the middle section. Fred Hub is our name. Thank you. God bless you.
TOSSE.